Hey everyone, BlueRiser here. First thing I want to start off to say is, hey guys, we made it to 300 subscribers, so this is our 300 subscriber special. I want to thank the last 100 or so people who have joined the channel over the past month. It's been a great experience. If you're new to the channel, drop by, at least leave a hi or something for I know you're here, and we can keep growing as a community, hopefully. Now without further ado, let's get on to the video. As most of you might know, there are things in these mobile games called in-app purchases. I would go to say that all mobile games have these, even paid ones. This is normally prevalent in free games, since most of the games are put out for free. There needs to be a way to monetize the game. And for the most part, most games are made by either big companies to small groups of people. Some deserve their in-app purchase money and some don't. Some are obvious cash grabs for sure. In-app purchases normally make the game easier or gain you access to a lottery system where you can gain content such as characters, clothing, or any other type of thing they're offering the player. On the subject of a lottery system, what you're paying for is not the character, it's not the item, it's not the content, it's the currency. That's what you're paying for. You're not paying for any of the characters that are available at the time. You're simply just paying for the currency and the chance to get whatever the said content is. Now, one of the biggest problems is people end up spending too much money on these games. There are individuals known as whales. Whales are known to commonly spend more money to get whatever they want in these kind of games, due to the fact they have the resources to do it. But we're going to cover whales another time. Okay, so now that we have the basics out of the way, what do? We're going to go over the basic aspects of free-to-play games and their pricing. Most, if not all, of these games have an option between a really cheap option, normally being around 99 cents to $1.99 being the cheapest, to all the way up to $100 can be their highest price. And just a tip for anyone who sees this, when they ever add bonus, ignore it. It's just a cheap way to tell you, oh, you're getting more for your buck, when you're really not. You're just paying for that much. But now you're probably thinking, okay, BlueRiser, now what do I have to spend? How much do I have to spend? Should I spend? Should I not spend? And I'm going to give you the answer right now. Now, it might seem tedious and it might seem kind of excessive to make a month-to-month, but that's what we're going to do right here. Now, I'm not talking about some big budget plan. It's just kind of your spare change. First, most of us have lives, families, and other little problems to deal with in our everyday life. With that comes bills such as gas, food, electricity, internet, cell phone, all types of things. So when we come to thinking about how much money we want to spend on these games, it's going to be subtracted from all of that, and then subtracted from your free money. And that's pretty much however much money you have after doing all of those things, plus social money, such as going out and doing things you like to do. Because in all honesty, an in-app purchase is the last thing you really need to be paying for. But this guy is to help anyone who wants to put money into the game, but just doesn't know how much they should. Now, from what I've seen, games have implemented a system where kids around the age of 14 and younger cannot spend a certain amount of money, which is great. It avoids little Timmy from spending dad's credit card and spending up $3,000. Our second point is, whenever a game has a sale, utilize it. Sales are the best way to get the premium currency in the game. So when you see it, use it. Third, now this one pertains mainly to gacha games. If you don't know what gacha games, there are like pulling games where you can pull characters and other items and stuff like that. It's not where you subtract time off a timer, but know when to give up. If there's a certain thing you want during a certain event or a time period, you have to know when to cut your losses. But there's a good reason for this. Most of the time there are reruns, so if you don't get it this year, maybe you'll get it next year. Now, most of the games are played for about 4 to 6 months, so it's really relying on how invested in the game you are. And then again, they are smartphone games, so take that as you will. Fourth, and this is probably one of the most important ones, if you can't afford it, don't spend it. Sometimes you might feel like you're really close to getting that certain character you want, or you just had to take out some more time from a plant being built. But seriously, do not spend the money if you do not have it. And then our last point, the fifth point. Remember how we talked about using it for month to month? So let's say your budget for every month is $20. So if we didn't spend any this month, and then we go on to next month, it would be $40, and that's how it works. So every month you could save up a little more towards the next months. Now, I don't want people to really think this is a live by the rules way of doing it. It's just kind of a rule of thumb to help people spend less and not spend too much on these kind of games. You know, these games, some of these games are worth it. So I really hope that helps you guys out. And of course, you can just spend whenever too. I'm not leader of your cash. And when we look at these kind of games and the environment that they hold, there's a huge stigma against people who spend money on these games, such as why are you spending money on this free game and stuff like that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with spending money on the game that you enjoy and that you think is worth it. I think that's very important too. For the most part, all of us enjoy these games when they first come out. We play them a lot because they're on our phone, they're really quick to access, but after a while they're going to get boring, they're going to get repetitive. If you really feel the game has been keeping you entertained for so long, then yeah, go for it. And I might as well throw a bonus rule out there. Don't spend money in the first 2 months of playing a game. If you're playing the game casually, like you should with the phone game, then at that point you should have enough resources to pretty much glide on by. And then around the 3rd month, then think about it. And with that, we're done. Next time we'll go over whales and spending too much and the problems that being a whale can cause you. Hey everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed. BlueRiser here again. If you're new to the channel, I wanted to say hi. This was a special video I had in mind doing for a while now, as I wanted to inform people about mobile games and give them help and advice on how to go throughout these games. As I feel some of these games are very high quality, you could say, or worth the time and probably even worth the money, as lots of people probably work on these games and they just, they earn at least something out of it. And with that, that will end the first episode of, I think I'll call it Mobile Games 101, F2P 101. It'll be called something, whatever it is, it'll be in the title. But I want to say thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. And please be sure to share the video. It would really help me out if you shared it. Again, this has been BlueRiser. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.